Our freedom doesn't fit on a 70-pound luggage. It doesn't fit in there. We want our freedom. That's what we're asking for. That's all Cubans are asking for over there.
Cuban-Montrealers share their stories and those of their loved ones back home. They say more needs to be done to support those speaking out against that country's communist government.
Everything started in one city called San Antonio de los Baños. People had 4 hours of electricity a day. And what happens in Cuba is that you don't have running water. So you get water like 2 to 3 times a week. So you have to fill up a tank. And when they had electricity during those 4 hours, they didn't have water. But then when they had water come in, it was impossible for them to fill up the tank because you need electricity.
We went outside peacefully, hands up. There's thousands of videos everywhere right now. And they answered back with bats, shooting people. They're shooting people over there. Yeah. Right now, starting yesterday, they took all the tanks and all the trucks outside. They are planes, they're warplanes flying on the skies. It's like we don't have arms. You're just making a genocide. My family is just inside the house. Yeah, they're afraid to go out.
It's like many people were left to starve, and now because of the power cutouts and COVID, like pharmacies were emptied out. People were dying not only because of COVID, like some even went to the hospital and got out even worse because there are not many resources.
Been telling us for 60 years that we need to be prepared because the Americans will attack us. And guess what? Our own government is the one attacking us right now.
The propaganda in Cuba, they go so far. The president, he called people to combat people in the streets that were protesting. People are being killed. More than 400 people are detained or missing, and they don't want to disclose their location. They're asking people for 20 years in jail for protesting, for chanting homeland and life.
So we're asking to this country and all the countries around the world that actually our friends with the Cuban people is a plan of action. A humanitarian intervention.
Thousands of Cuban Canadians demonstrated on Parliament Hill in Ottawa on Saturday. Protests in Montreal have been going on all week in front of the Cuban consulate. In Montreal, Brittany Henriques, City News.